I read research in the newspaper that most men that look at women look from the legs. Fancy choosing a life partner, beginning with legs. There's no brain in the legs, you know very well. Maybe that's what the men like. Well, better have no brain, you know. So whatever the men say, the legs just follow. I can't understand why men choose legs over intelligence or virtues. Huh? But that's how the world is very chaotic, because since ancient times, all the kings choose legs and face and nose and ears and whatnot, you know? And sometimes even beauty mole. Beauty mole, huh? Yeah. Even just a beauty mole decided whether you became a queen or not. Yeah, there was a story of Chao Chun, because there was a person, an officer in the court of the king who hated her for some reason, because her parents did not bribe him or didn't have enough money, or maybe did not think about it, didn't bribe the officer who chooses the beauties for the king. So when drawing the picture of her to introduce to the king to choose, he put a beauty mole on the wrong place for her. Actually, she didn't have one. He just put one, just like me, I put one today. But actually, I put it on a good place. There was a growing spot, so I tried to hide it. Yeah. My beauty mole runs all over my face. Wherever the spot, you know, it runs there. So it has no particular fixed abode. But that person, the Chao Chun, is supposed to be the most beautiful girl in China at that time, just because she displeased, or her parents displeased the choosing officer. So he put a black mole on her painted picture in a disastrous place. And if you have a black mole grow on a bad place, you're supposed to be a very disastrous person. You're very harmful, you know, like you bring bad luck to your family, your husband, or friend, or children, the nation, or the throne. Therefore, the king did not choose her. Only after another king from another nation wanted her badly, and then he had the opportunity to see her for the first time, and then he felt very sorry that she was so beautiful and has no more at all. But it's too late. It's too late. He had already promised to give her to the other king, and if he didn't, it will be the war between the countries. So he had to part with her, and that's why there was a very sad romantic story about Chao Chun and the king, and you know very well that story. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Sad story, we have enough. So since ancient times, people choose beauty above virtues, and that's why the world is going to the dogs. It's going, perhaps in the future it will go to the elephant, but I'm not sure. If we continue as it is to choose beauty and outer appearance over virtues and inner glory, then we are heading for catastrophe all the time. There is no running from it. Well, why did I go so far to China and all that? What was it before? Huh? Huh? Legs? Yeah, I know. You continue to dwell on legs, you. I already gone to the face already, and it is still legs. I told you, did I not? They just pay attention to where they should not. I have already gone to the wisdom eye or something like that, and they still stay at the legs level. I told you, everything I told you is the truth. It's proved, huh? Now the woman, what was it before? Huh? Huh? What was it that led to all this? Mouse. This is too long. It's in America. Oh. Oh, the married. Yeah, the people with many girlfriends and all that, and the married. In America, there's only 1 out of 900 couples who are truly happy, truly have found the real friendship and partnership for life. Others are just happenstance, Yeah, because sometimes they just look at the legs and get mesmerized there and forget everything else. Or sometimes they look at the nose and love it and then forget everything else. Yeah, and forget to ask whether she can cook. Yeah, or how long does she take to make up and things like that. So anyhow, that's why many of the couples and the marriages are not happy, and that is one of the reasons why the men are flirting with other women outside marriage too, in hope of finding a better one, or it's an illusionary thinking that maybe that person is better than the last one. But still, if he continues to fix his attention on one part of the body, then he never find a good one. Because whatever he found is what he searched for before, is what he has looked for before. Because he has overlooked the other qualities of the woman, or she has overlooked other qualities of the man. So they think it's okay. And then after they're married, they found out that that's the only thing that that person has. Maybe legs, that's all, and nothing else. Cannot cook, or cannot do anything, and cannot take care of children, and don't know how to take care of the husband, and not capable of warm affection and things like that. Yeah? And then it's too late. And then they begin to flirt around with other people. Or if not married, then of course they drop, or maybe miserable, and try to find another one, things like that. So they keep finding and finding, and they hope to find the real one. But it is very difficult. Or maybe the real one is already married to the false one. Yeah. Real or not real, true or not true, match or not match. It depends on the two together, you see. Maybe that one married to the other one is not matched, but then that one to the other one is matched. But before matching, they already are engaged, or already married, or have a family, because they did not take the patience to find out what they want. And they were not careful enough to choose the good quality over the appearance and the first glance of, you say, love at first sight. And sometimes love makes them blind, and then they forgot to look for the real quality of the partner that they wanted. You see, and that's why sometimes we see some people just looking around for girlfriend and boyfriend all the time, and then we think they are bad. But actually, it's not like that. In some cases, it's not. Sometimes they just cannot find the one that they like. Maybe the whole life they never will. And then all the ones that he probably likes are already married. And then he probably stays there wondering still. Yes, it's very difficult. Very difficult to find the one that likes the same things like you. People would say opposites attract, but actually like will endure like better. Yeah? For example, you always like shopping and your partner doesn't. And you prefer spiritual practice more than physical intercourse between man and woman. But then your wife loves it, thing like that. And then you'll be in trouble, and you can never match each other. You can never satisfy enough. Maybe to some extent, but very, very reluctantly, yeah? And then both will feel a little bit like in a forced partnership, and it's not very smooth. It's not very natural, not very spontaneous and flowing. And therefore, this kind of marriage will end in trouble, or maybe enduring, but not very happily married. This is what happened to most of the 900 couples in America. I don't know elsewhere if it is the same or not. I think it will not be much difference, huh? So, okay. Anything else of wisdom here? Okay. Yeah, I think I have one more. A lot? Oh. Oh, yeah. While we are at the marriage and incompatibility of the partners, I have another note here for you. For example, if your wife wanted a dog, huh? And you don't, that's big trouble. Yeah, I had trouble once while I was still married. To my ex, only one husband. Because he brought a cat home. Did I tell you? No. It was very good though. It was because of good intention. Because when we were in honeymoon together in Italy, we lived in a deserted villa. For a long time, nobody lived there. So I've cleaned it up and we lived there together. And because it has been deserted for a long time, there were many cats, wild cats living around there. And one of these cats was very small and skinny and, was sick, but very beautiful in appearance. If she had been fatter, and more noble, taken into the noble family, she would have been more beautiful. But because she was very skinny and sick, and many other cats would always, abuse her, bite her, chase her, and she could never take food. Because I always fed the animals while I was not taking this business, I wasn't busy enough. So I fed the animals wherever I went. In Germany, I fed the birds and other porcupines. Porcupines, they came to my place to eat together with birds and squirrels and foxes and whatnot. Oh, they came a whole lot. Oh, many hundreds of them, sometimes thousands of them together in my garden. And I was very busy because I cannot go out and buy, so I cook for them. I think the food outside is not nutritious, maybe not vegan, So I cook for them, I bought oats and wheats and things like this, wholemeal, whole wheat. I cook them in butter, so it's warm in winter. I fry them, and sometimes I put some vitamin or something, vitamin drop or things, so that they keep warm in winter. In summer, they don't need you. In winter, they don't have enough things to eat. And sometimes they cannot fly away. Some the weak one or old one, they cannot fly away, so they stay around and they have no food to eat and no warm drink. Drink is okay, they can drink the snow maybe, but to eat. I even give them warm water too. So I cook for them. I was very busy. They all ate together, that's fine. So when I went to Italy, I did the same thing. Got so many wild cats and porcupines there, and birds too. Yeah. And then I fed them, and then the cat, the small one, were always chased away by the big ones. So I had to stand guard as a police. I stand there. Until that cat ate to the full, and then I left. And then other cats could fight among themselves because they're all strong. And then when I left, after 4 or 5 months, we stayed there for 4 months or half a year. Before we left Italy, I wanted to take the cat with me because I don't know who will protect her after I'm gone, I think too much. But since I saw it, if I didn't see, there are a lot of cats I cannot worry about, all the cats in the world. But I saw that one, and I tamed him, I protected him, and he got used to me already. I don't know if it's him or her. I wanted to take him with me. But I waited all day long. That day she didn't come. And once she came, other cats chased her away and I could never find again. And then at that time I had to leave. I could not stay because my husband must go back and work on some contract or something. So I was very sad. I keep looking back to see whether I could see her, but could not see. So my husband thought that I love cats. I'm very sensitive. Because of that pitiful cat that I saw, I want to take her, to take care until she dies, that's all. So he thought that I love cats, okay? He didn't say anything. But when he came home, I don't know what happened. Out of the blue, he brought home a cat. A kitten. Exactly the same like that one in Italy. All black, with 4 white gloves and a white star on his forehead, and a white vest here, and green eyes. He observed exactly how the cats look, and he found a copy of that. and brought her home for me, smiling like a fool. I have never seen an idiot like that in my life. Such a lovely idiot. And I said, what did you do? He said, for you. I say, my God. Because I know cats, they make things messy, you know, they run around everywhere. I love them, but I don't love to keep them. Just because that cat was sick and weak, that's all. I don't need anything. So he didn't know that, he didn't ask me either. You see, that's how we misunderstand each other. We all do. All in this world, we all do.